South Africa is currently enjoying a degree of profile on the UCI cross-country World Cup circuit that belies our relatively remote geographic position and comparatively small XCO racing scene. Alan Hatherley is the elite men's champion. Luke Moyer has made a big splash in his maiden elite season, and Candice Lill was fourth at the 2024 World Championships and is mixing it with the best in the world every race. And there is one more name to add to that list. She's racing the Under-23 World Cup circuit, Tyler Jacobs, and she spent the mid-season break back home in KwaZulu-Natal with family and friends and her beloved dog.
This is Deeks. Deeks, say hello. I love walking him on the beach. It's just a great time to just take your mind off things, and the beach is beautiful, and he loves it here too, so I like doing that in my free time sometimes. Sit. Sit. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, now stay.
Tyler spent most of her early years living in Kenya, where her family were living and working. When she returned to South Africa, she took the junior racing scene by storm and hasn't looked back. She's the current Under-23 national champion and was signed last year to race for the Live Factory racing team this year.
I've been lucky to have support over the past 2 years of racing that I've done with Candice and Darren, and then a smaller South African Computer Mania team. But being on a factory team is definitely next level. People supporting you, cooking you food, taking care of your bike, massages. That's also a game changer. And we all get along so well, which is it's really special to have a group of that many people that all are able to get along for a period of time, and you're doing some stressful things together, so it's been absolutely incredible. So there's two Under-23 girls on the Live Factory racing team, me and Maren, and we really get along. I kind of feel like we've known each other for a lot longer than we have, and yeah, we make funny videos, and we do stupid things together, and it's just, we take it seriously when we need to, and then we're able to just have a great time off the bike as well. And that really helps with stress levels, so it's not just intense all the time, and we're able to actually enjoy the other parts of life.
Tyler has enjoyed a successful first half of the year and is currently in 16th place on the XCO overall standings in the Under-23s after 5 rounds. As national champion, Tyler is quite easy to pick out amongst the hundreds of riders, with a South African flag emblazoned on her Live Factory racing jersey.
I really like wearing the flag. I'm proud to be a South African, and so I think it's very cool to be able to represent the country on the world stage. And I hope that one day we can make cycling bigger in South Africa through showing it to the world.
The year started well with 3 sixth-place finishes in the 4 races in Brazil in March. In Europe, Tyler didn't finish the 2 races in Novo Mesto, but bounced back with classy rides in tough, muddy conditions in Leogang, finishing inside the top 15 in both XCC and XCO. And then she finished 7th and 9th in the Val di Sole races in Italy.
I'm pretty happy with how the year has been so far. I think I've had some pretty consistent results, and I've been really actually enjoying my time in Europe, which I didn't so much last year. I really missed home. And I think having got a few more friends now in Europe, which makes it a lot easier. The last Europe trip we were based in Austria, in Solden, in between races. Then for the upcoming Europe trip, I think we'll just be jumping from race to race.
The second half of the season starts with round 7 in Léger in the Haute-Savoie region of France this weekend, and Tyler is back in Europe preparing to give it her all. But all this comes at a price, with so much travelling to be done.
It is difficult having to travel a lot away from home. It takes a toll on you physically and mentally. But like I said, this year I've had a lot more friends, and that's made it much easier for me. And I think that's important, to have people that you can lean on and people that make it fun to be there when you are away from home. But yeah, it is hard, and I think that is something that you have to wrap your head around.
At 21, Tyler Jacobs is 12 years younger than Candice Lill. But they have raced a few stage races together, most notably winning the F&B Wines to Wales race. Tyler has learned a great deal from the vastly experienced and multiple South African elite champion, and for now doesn't see Candice as competition.
I wouldn't say that Candice and I have a rivalry so much, at least not yet. We're still in different categories, but even when we are in the same category, I think I will just really enjoy racing her and learning from her, and I have already learned so much from her, and she is an inspiration to all the South African girls out there.
One of the many perks of racing for a big factory racing team like Liv is that Tyler gets to ride all the newest and latest components almost before they go to market. She also gets to ride the fastest and latest editions of their XCO bikes.
The Liv bike is a lady-specific bike. I love it. I feel it's super capable on the descents. I've got a lot more suspension than I did last year, and I feel that I am able to mess around a lot more on the descents. And it feels fast, and it's not just on the descents, it's fast on the uphills as well. So yeah, I would highly recommend the Liv. Being on Liv Factory Racing, I was lucky enough to be one of the first people to try the new XTR group set, and I love it. It's so smooth, and I haven't had any issues with it. And actually one of the first races that I did with it was an extremely muddy race in Leogang. It was like so wet the whole race, and it was just shifting smoothly all the race through, and yeah, it was incredible.
Aside from the bike, clothing and component sponsors that go with being on the Liv team, Tyler has also attracted the attention of some other local brands who support her.
I've got two personal sponsors, Garmin and Biogen, and I've had their support since last year, and yeah, they've been really great. Biogen, I use their nutrition every ride. Garmin, I use their Garmin Edge also every ride, and the radar, which really helps because the roads that I ride on are extremely busy, so it's good to know when there's cars coming up to me.
While back home, Tyler has raced and won a round of the Trail Seeker Series, but her main focus is of course the Olympic discipline of XCO racing. And the rest of the year is very busy, and it's all about getting the very best out of herself at every round.
There are 4 more World Cups and World Champs left, and I think my ideal end to the year, I'd like to just be consistent in the last few, but also I really want to get a top 5 if we're talking results-wise. I don't think that I'm at the level to be a world champion right now. Just realistically speaking, I would love to one day, and I'm going to work for that because that would be a dream for me.
As level-headed rider as you'd wish to meet, Tyler's first World Cup experiences were in 2023, when she raced at Lenzerheide, Leogang and Val di Sole. Since then, she's done pretty much every under-23 round around the world, so is in a very good position to tell us about her favourite tracks.
I really like the Brazil course and Mont Saint Anne and Leogang. I think those are... Leogang was kind of technical in the mud, and Mont Saint Anne also is quite technical, and Brazil is just super fun. And also Crans Montana. I didn't actually race last year, I just did course practice, but I found course practice very fun. It was quite a technical course, so yeah, I'm excited to be going back there for World Champs.
And Crans Montana in Switzerland is where the World Championships will be held later this year. Here's hoping that Tyler Jacobs continues to fly the South African flag as high as possible in all her remaining races.